Hi there, I'm Chris Berman. Here we go on ESPN. He took over as a starter in Week 2 last year, proceeded to throw for more yards than anyone in the NFC. Can Mark Bolger keep this offense running at high speed? Ravens, Redskins. Next!
Still fans making their way through the turnstiles. They'll be just in time to catch the start of this game. Hello, folks. I'm Dan Stevens, and greetings from Washington Field. My good buddy Peter O'Keefe is with us, and Peter, the story of this one has to be the battle at the receiver position.
Well, Dan, when you have two great receivers on the field, you know it's going to be exciting. Roy Williams, he's a very gifted receiver. His superior agility enables him to turn on a dime and carve through the defense on his way upfield. And here on the other side is another top-tier player. Santana Moss is one of the premier receivers in the NFL. He has great hands, and that reliability makes him a favorite target in this offense. Well, better watch out because both of these guys have a chance to make some big plays today.
Well, all right, Peter, we'll keep our eye on them as the game progresses, but first, the coin toss.
I choose heads.
It's tails. Ryan Longwell kicking off for the Ravens.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set.
Redskins football.
Longwell kicks it off to begin the game. Buchanan decides to take it out of the end zone. Tackled at the 20.
Philip Buchanan got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Redskins get their offense on the field and will start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Lassiter tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Kwame Lassiter couldn't have read that play any better if it was tattooed on the inside of his helmet.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up.
Ball at the Redskins, 20-yard line.
Gardner goes in motion. Duckett takes the handoff and passes the line. Stopped at the 23. Third down, 6 yards to go.
Ball at the Redskins, 23-yard line.
Gardner makes the nice catch, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Rod Gardner made a fantastic catch in double coverage. Keep getting him the ball, guys.
Peter, it's early in the game. It's the first time they go deep, and he makes the big completion. What does that do for a team's confidence?
Well, Dan, obviously it's a huge boost, but there's still a lot of game left.
Collins throws a heater, and the reception's made at the 40. Finally stopped at the 35. That will bring up first down.
Rod Gardner had all the time in the world on this play, Danny. He could have made himself a sandwich while he was waiting for the ball.
Always back to the food, Peter. Can't you think of anything else?
Oh, well, let me see. No, I can't.
Great job fighting for that first down. He didn't waste any time.
Well, just because the pass is short of the markers doesn't mean he can't run it the rest of the way. He's a true competitor.
Duckett gains 5 on the play, and that brings up second down.
Number 50 with the tackle.
Second down, both wideouts to the right.
Ball at the 30-yard line.
Duckett gets the call again and maybe picks up one on the play.
All right, Redskins, come on, we need a first down.
Let's call the law.
3rd and 5. Ball at the 30-yard line.
Down. Take it back.
Gardner goes in motion.
Blue 33. Blue 33.
Duckett catches the lob over the middle, and he's looking for room. Tackled at the 27. Ellis with the tackle. That will bring up 4th down.
Greg Ellis brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
The defense's back was against the wall, and they rose to the challenge, Peter.
Yeah, Dan, that's great D. They had to make a stand here, and they stood together.
It will be 4th down. They take the lead.
Neil Rackers knocks through a good-sized kick. Watch here. Nowhere close to his max, but he's obviously still very pleased to pull it off.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Rackers booms a beauty here. Johnson decides to take it out of the end zone. Brought down at the 19.
Bethel Johnson got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Ravens will start this first play of the drive at their own 19-yard line. Johnson goes in motion. Holmes has his number called on first down and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Al Wilson loves to stop the ground game. 6 feet, 240, and a nose for sniffing out a running play. He'll track you like a bloodhound, then hit you like a St. Bernard. This dog can bite.
Second and 10. Ball at the Ravens' 18-yard line.
Catches it in the flat, and that will be a gain of 3 yards. Let's go back and revisit that last tackle in the backfield. Great stop.
And Al Wilson has really established himself as the vocal leader of this unit. 6'2", 240 out of Tennessee. There's the types of plays that have earned him 2 straight trips to Honolulu.
3rd down, 1 man back. Bolger rifles this one hard over the middle, and the reception's made at the 39. Eventually tackled at the 41. First down.
First and 10. Ball at the Ravens' 41-yard line.
Switch. Black 22. Switch. Black 22.
Holmes will get the carry on first down and picks up a couple.
Priest Holmes had blockers on his side on that last play, but the defense was too smart. It gave him nowhere to go.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Ball at the Ravens' 43-yard line.
Bolger throws a bullet to the flat, and it's complete at the 43. Knocked out of bounds at the 50.
Dexter Coakley evicted the ball carrier from the playing field like he owed back rent on it. They got a few yards, but were they worth the pain?
They don't allow them to convert, but they did allow them to get very close.
3rd and short. Let's see if they can come up with another big stand.
3rd down, and they line up with 3 tight ends. Holmes carries it past scrimmage and picks up the first down.
First down, Ravens. First and 10. Ball at the 46-yard line.
Bolger fires this one over the middle, and the reception's made at the 38. Finally dropped at the 31. It will be first down.
Patrick Pass knows how to play ball in the NFL. He makes the catch and then works for more yards. That's the kind of player you get the ball to.
Let's go, team.
First and 10. Ball at the 31.
This one will fall
Pass is
incomplete.
With the deflection.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. We're bringing it. I'm bringing it, yeah. Counter,
Second and 10. Ball at the 31.
Strong back. Down. Set. Blue 19.
Bolger zings it to the right side, and it's good for a gain of 8.
Pass interference, number 50, defense. The ball is placed at the spot of the foul.
Piece of
Automatic first
Samoa
down.
manhandled that receiver back there like a puppy playing with a chew toy, Dan. And he rightly got slapped with defensive
and
pass
10.
interference.
Ball at the 24-yard line.
Down. Check. Goal 54. Check. Goal 54.
Williams goes in motion. Udeze tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
Kenichi Udeze targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Bolger just rifles this one, and he connects at the 18. Tackled at the 17.
Corey Bradford was really getting crowded out there with 3 defenders, but he still made the catch.
A great job to move the ball and get themselves into a 3rd and short situation. This is a critical play for this drive.
Yeah, now, Dan, they can just fall forward and make the play.
Sounds easy, Peter, but we'll see if they can pull it off. 3rd down, and they line up for their 11th play of the drive. Holmes takes this one way out left and gets forced out past the markers.
Adam Archuleta eventually gets there, but I don't know why he even bothered. Big gain, and they'll move the chains. Well, he eventually stops them, but way past the marker, that one's going to hurt.
That's his 3rd tackle of the game.
Look at those stats. That's the definition of a standout year.
Bolger ropes this one to the end zone, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Adam Archuleta managed to disrupt things. He got in there and he smacked that pass away. Great D.
That would have been a touchdown, but instead the defense comes up big and forced the incompletion.
Way to prevent the big play.
It'll be second down. Holmes loses 2, and that brings up 3rd down.
Champ Bailey was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
Nice job eliminating any forward progress on that play. That will bring up a 3rd and long. And that'll do it for quarter number 1. The Redskins with a small lead, 3-0. Bolger zings it to the right side, and it's tipped. Incomplete. That will bring up 4th and goal.
Aaron Beasley got himself in prime position to bat away that football before the receiver even had a shot at it.
Well, the D holds tight on 3rd and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up 4th down. Longwell from 26 yards out, and it's good.
Ryan Longwell kicks the field goal, but watch how close the ball gets to the upright. Man, a few more inches and he'd have made the highlight reel. Not the way he would have wanted to, though.
Ryan Longwell kicking off for the Ravens.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Longwell kicks this one away. Moss fields it all the way back at the 1. Stopped at the 19. Peter, interesting order to the division, isn't there?
Oh, you bet. Santana Moss tried to run it out, but the defense preferred that he stayed put, and they made their case pretty forcefully there.
The Redskins have been locked in a defensive struggle so far. They will start this drive at their own 19-yard line. It goes right up the middle and gains about 3 yards.
Carrier, number 50 with the tackle. 2nd and 7. Ball at the Redskins, 22-yard line.
Roy tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
Orpheus Roy was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
3rd and 7. Ball at the Redskins, 21-yard line.
Intercepted. Right down at the 21.
Check out the interception here on the replay, Dan. Watch how he reacts to get in the ball's path. Nice. That's how you make the INT, baby.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
The Ravens are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at the 21-yard line. Bolger throws a bullet to the flat, and he connects at the 19, tackled at the 16.
Number 50
Antonio
with the
Gates
tackle.
easily outclassed his defender on that catch, and he had that play all the way.
Another short catch, and that's where they've been utilizing him today.
Yeah, the short routes have been open, and he's been exploiting it.
Ball at the 16-yard line.
Holmes will get the carry on 2nd down and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Priest Holmes used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not a lot of room on that play. It will be 3rd down. Holmes gets the call again and gets tackled short of the markers. It'll be 4th down.
Pisatanoy Samoa made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
That's his 2nd tackle so far. 4th down, 3 yards to go. Longwell kicks it from 31 yards, and they take the lead.
Ryan Longwell kicks the field goal, but watch how close the ball gets to the upright. Man, a few more inches and he'd have made the highlight reel. Not the way he would have wanted to, though.
They'll take the 3 points, but they were hoping for 7.
But that's the second time today they get close, only to have to bring in the kicker.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Longwell rockets this one deep. Moss decides to take it out of the end zone. Tackled at the 19.
Santana Moss took it out of the end zone, and while it may have been a little risky, he gets out close to the 20, so it all comes out in the wash on that play.
The Redskins were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their own 19-yard line. Catches it left sideline, and he's stopped right there.
Rod Gardner had 2 guys on him on that play, but still managed to make the catch.
They move the ball, and it will be 2nd down. 2nd down, 2 wideouts on the field.
Redskins, 22-yard line.
Strong back. Strong down.
Collins fires this one over the middle, and
Pass
they
is
can't
incomplete.
connect. Incomplete.
Santana Moss was the intended receiver. Palmy Lassiter with the coverage.
Gary Collins has been searching for a rhythm out there, and he's come up short, Dan. As you can see by these numbers, he's been having a rough day of it. So far, he's struggled to get 48 yards and no touchdowns.
We almost got him, baby.
3rd and 6.
Look at the weak
Ball at the Redskins, 22-yard line.
down.
Stopped at the 26. Ivy will be credited with the tackle. It'll be 4th down.
Gary Collins went for the scramble back there, but he can't be jumping for joy at the results. The D closed in pretty quickly on him.
Player lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Player takes the snap and pummels this one deep. Johnson catches it at the 28. Brought down at the 35.
Bethel Johnson got pinned deep by a beauty of a kick there, and by the time he looked up, there was nowhere to go.
The Ravens will start a drive with the lead for the first time in this game. They'll begin at their 35-yard line. Johnson goes in motion. Holmes carries it for the 9th time and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Al Wilson with the tackle.
Priest Holmes has been searching for a rhythm out there, Dan, and he's coming up short. It seems like his timing is way off. He's working hard, but only has 14 yards on 9 carries.
2nd and 10. Ball at the Ravens' 35-yard line.
Bolger throws a big high lob, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Pisa Tanoi Samoa came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That is their 4th batted ball. Tell you, we've seen a number of good defensive plays from this squad.
We sure have. We'll see if they can keep it up, though.
Bradford grabs the rope right side, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Let's go, Skins. Play some D.
First down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Ball at the 48-yard line.
4 receivers line up as the defense settles into a nickel package.
Bolger gets all of his arm into this pass, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Adam Archuleta swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
A nice defensive play will give him his 2nd batted ball of the game.
Yeah, great read there.
Ball at the 48-yard line.
It's intercepted. Dragged down at the 47.
Coming down, coming down.
Mark Bulger is feeling some pressure as he lets this one go, which is why it zings right into the defender's reach. He wishes he had that one back.
Another interception for his season stats that I'm sure he's not going to want to look at.
No, not now, and not even 10 years from now.
The Redskins have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their 47-yard line. Slides down at the 49. Second down, 2 receivers to the left.
Ball at the 49.
Weak back, weak back, weak back. Hey, I got 5.
Moss goes in motion. Intercepted. Tackled at the 43.
Solomon Bates does a nice job picking off the pass there. He's got it, and he gets a little more with that nice little run back.
Well, that's their second interception of the game, and stingy is appearing to be the motto for their defense.
Yeah, either that or give me the ball.
The Ravens stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at the 43-yard line. Bolger throws a heater, and it's caught at the 35.
Number 11. Pass
Stopped
complete.
at the 34.
With the
Mark
tackle.
Bulger laid this pass in beautifully, rendering the defense irrelevant. When you can make accurate throws like that, the whole field starts to open up for you.
And Peter, that play doesn't get off the ground unless he runs a very precise route.
And he had to beat his man. Couple of the best banging heads there.
Holmes gets the ball and he searches for a hole. Brought down at the 33.
Priest Holmes used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not much there, but they'll get another shot on third and short. Third down and less than a yard. Holmes will get to carry on third down and converts the third down.
First down, Ravens. First and 10. Ball at the 31.
Buchanan makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Philip Buchanan came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
You know, as a team, they are batting down passes left and right. That is their 6th so far.
Wow, great anticipation of the pass.
Bolger fires this one over the middle, and it's intercepted. Tackled at the 30.
Pisa Tanoi Samoa shows why you think twice before throwing a pass in his neighborhood. Watch. Great presence of mind to try for the football there.
Peter, you couldn't ask for more from him today. He has done his part.
And then some. So far, he's got 2 interceptions.
The Redskins offense is now on the field, and except for a few big plays, they really can't be happy with their passing game up to this point. We'll see what they call on this drive as they start at their own 30-yard line. Bucket chews up 9 yards, and that will bring up second down.
Willie Anderson used every ounce of his big self to do some key blocking on that last play.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Collins lobs this one over the middle, and it's intercepted. Dragged down at the 46.
Well, it's all about getting in position to make the grab, and watch here. Oh, that's perfect position.
That's their 3rd interception of the game, and Peter, the D is homing in on the passing game.
Yeah, tough play. I love it.
The Ravens are looking for some separation before half, and will start this drive at the 46-yard line. Cruises out to the left side and gains about 3 yards.
Champ Bailey with the tackle.
Holmes gets the call again and heads left. Tackled. The Ravens take their first time out. Third down, 1 man back. It's intercepted. Stopped at the 38.
John Springs timed his jump perfectly on that last play to pick off the pass.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
The Redskins offense take the field, and other than a big play here and there, they have had problems. They are looking for an answer as they start at their 38-yard line. Collins throws a bullet to the flat, and it's caught with room to run. 30, 20, 10, touchdown!
Santana Moss is going to make the catch. Right there, but that's only the beginning. Look at him chew up the yardage.
That's his first touchdown of the day.
And I think he's a guy you can count on to make those end zone catches. He sets a high standard for himself, and he usually meets it.
Now the extra point, and it's
point
good.
is good.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Rackers booms a beauty here. Johnson downs this in the end zone for a touchback.
After the game, let's get on that new ESPN football game.
All right, man. Cool. Okay, let's do this. Let's do it.
The Ravens offense takes the field, and their running game has yet to get on track. We'll see if it happens here as they start at their own 20-yard line. Gates makes the catch on the right sideline, and the ball's loose. And touchdown!
Touchdown, Redskins!
John Springs gets in there and jars that ball loose. It's picked up by the defense, and they hustle it all the way downfield for the touchdown. Man, you cannot coach that.
Great effort to get him into the end zone, Peter.
Yeah, that's how to play the game, 110%.
Whether the player had possession prior to the fumble.
All right, what have you got? Okay, all right.
Well, Dan, we've got to see if the receiver established possession before he lost the ball. Remember, he has to have full control of it. Well, it doesn't look like he had possession, Dan. I'd call it an incompletion and overturn it.
After review, the play has been ruled an incomplete pass. The receiver did not have possession of the ball prior to the fumble. Second down.
Yeah.
He likes the call, and you sort of have a feeling that he knew it all along.
Here we go. Here we go. We know exactly what to do. Get the team focused, and get back out there. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Second and 10. Ball at the Ravens' 20-yard line.
Bradford catches the bullet out left, and that will be good for a gain of 8.
Pass interference, number 24, defense. The ball is placed at the spot of the foul.
Champ
Automatic
Bailey
first down.
manhandled that receiver back there like a puppy playing with a chew toy, Dan. And he rightly got slapped with defensive pass interference.
First down, 3 wideouts in the
Ball at
game.
Ravens' 28-yard line.
Bradford goes in motion. Bolger rifles it out left side, and it's
Pass
tipped.
is incomplete.
Incomplete.
Number 36 with the deflection.
Mark Bulger has had difficulties, to say the least, and now he's second-guessing everything he's throwing. Terrible day. So far, he's struggled to get 84 yards and 3 interceptions.
You're not gonna outrun me
Second and
unless you
10.
got eyes in the back of your head,
Ball
boy.
at the Ravens' 28-yard line.
Brown, 22. Brown, 22.
Brings down the lob,
Ravens.
left. The Ravens will take a timeout. That's their second. First down from the shotgun.
Ball at the Ravens' 43-yard line.
Bolger throws a bullet to the flat, and the Ravens take a timeout. That's their final one. Johnson catches it in the flat, and that's good for 6.
Bethel Johnson had nobody on him. The quarterback saw it and got the ball to him.
I think the short game is working for them, moving them forward a little at a time.
Yeah, just nickel and diming the D.
Third down with the tight end right. Bolger throws this on a rope, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
What's the pass? Down.
First down, Ravens.
Lampert. Empty.
Bolger spikes the ball, and that will stop the clock.
Second and 10. Ball at the 44-yard line.
Bolger lets it go deep down the right side, and this one is incomplete.
Keep my field goal range, D. Shotgun.
Williams catches it over the middle, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
That's the
And
end of the
that'll do
second
it
quarter.
for the first half of this one. The Redskins are out in front 10-6. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN halftime report. Boomer?
All right, Dan, we'll get back to you in a bit. But welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. A look at our first half numbers now, and the stat that leaps out at you, 3rd down conversion. The Ravens should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. Let's get started on this one early in the first quarter. Kerry Collins back to throw on 3rd down, and a big conversion here as he finds his man. That set up a 45-yard field goal. The Redskins strike first and go up by 3. Ravens midway through the first, Mark Bolger would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. That set up a 27-yard field goal. Redskins later on in the second quarter, game tied 3-3. Anthony Henry is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. Ravens still in the second. Ryan Longwell would come on and connect on the field goal try. A 31-yard field goal. Ravens leading 6-3. Pisa Tinoe Samoa was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. Redskins middle of the second, the ball at the midfield stripe. Solomon Bates would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. The Ravens, after getting an interception, Ravens out in front by 3. Pisa Tinoe Samoa is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. Redskins still late in the half. The Swami's cousin, Kwame Lassiter, shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. Skins back 6-3. Sean Springs shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. Redskins late into the second quarter. Santana Moss was definitely a key as he was able to work his way open for a big one here. A 62-yard touchdown for the Redskins. Ravens last play of the half. Ravens behind by 4. Roy Williams comes up with a big play here on third down. He's able to work himself free. And that's where we'll leave this one. Skins are holding on to a lead 10-6. Now let's check out the undisputed halftime hero of the first half. Santana Moss has played like a man possessed. So that does it for our halftime report. We'll send you back now to the second half of this one. Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe are there. Gentlemen.
Thanks, Boomer, and welcome back to our broadcast presented in ESPN Game Sound. Designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Ravens will receive to start the second half, and this is a tight contest. Currently, they're down 10-6. Let's get down to the field and the action. Johnson downs this in the end zone for a touchback.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's good work out there, man.
All right, yeah.
The Ravens offense takes the field, and they will start out at their own 20-yard line. Holmes catches it in the flat and loses yards on that one.
Dexter Coakley targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Third down. 9 yards to go. Smith goes in motion. Holmes brings down the floater, and he's looking for room. Tackled at the 24. Griffin was in on the tackle. Fourth down coming up.
Cornelius Griffin made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
They allow a little there, but they do force a fourth down.
Way to attack the ball.
Bidwell gets ready to punt this away. Bidwell gets the snap and punts it away. Moss fields the punt at the 37. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. How they turned the ball over leaps out at me, and you have to think that that could come back to haunt them. Turnovers are the most telling stat in the NFL. Santana Moss got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Redskins offense takes the field, and they will start at their 42-yard line. Moss grabs the fastball over the middle, and that's good for a gain of 5.
Santana Moss made a fantastic catch in double coverage. Keep getting him the ball, guys.
That's broken kind of a cold streak for him. The last 2 passes his way were incomplete.
Yeah, let's see if he stays on track.
Second down, 2 wideouts on the field.
Single back. Down. Push it up. Go 26. Push it up. Go 26.
Duckett gets the call on second down and heads wide right.
Number 45.
Tackled at the 48.
Quinton Jammer.
TJ Duckett powered forward with the football thanks to some initial blocking. Problem was they couldn't keep that push going for very long.
Not a lot of room on that play. It will be third down.
Ball at the Redskins, 48-yard line.
Down. Single back. Single back.
Beasley catches this one, and they convert on third down.
Brett Beasley had 3 guys covering him, but look what happens. Incredible catch.
Definitely a slow start, but he's finally got a completion, and maybe now, Peter, he has time to make his mark on the game.
Where was he in the first half, Dan? Because I didn't notice him on the field at all.
Collins throws a beauty to the right side, and it's complete for a first down and a whole lot more.
Pass interference, number 43, defense. The penalty is declined.
First down, tight end to the left.
Ball at the 13.
Gardner goes in motion. Gardner grabs the bullet, and he's in for the score.
Gary Collins makes a terrific completion in double coverage here. Wow, now that is one confident QB.
Another touchdown pass, and he's finding the end zone here.
Absolutely, Dano. So far, he's got 175 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Here's the extra point, and
The extra
it's
point
good.
is good.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Rackers kicks this one away. Johnson fields the kickoff at the 3. Brought down at the 21.
Bethel Johnson tried to run it out, but the defense preferred that he stayed put, and they made their case pretty forcefully there. Look at all those INTs. They can't sit well with the head coach.
Johnson goes in motion. Bolger fires this one over the middle, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Number 85 was the intended receiver. Al Wilson with the
Mark
coverage.
Bulger is really struggling out there today. As you can see by the numbers, it's all bad. Up to now, he's got 150 yards and 3 interceptions.
Second and 10. Ball at the Ravens' 21-yard line.
Archuleta tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
Adam Archuleta was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
Another tackle, and he's starting to fill up the stat book.
He is dominating, Dan. So far, he's got 5 tackles.
Bolger rifles this one hard over the middle, and the reception's made at the 38. Chased down at the 40. First down.
Corey Bradford has great follow-through on this play. Check out how he almost drops it, but then finally gets a hold of it. Boy, he was lucky that he tipped it to himself. Oh, that's a tremendous catch. It took total concentration.
A lot of short completions like that today, Peter, where they get stopped right soon after the catch.
Yeah, if you can't make anything happen after the catch, those short throws are useless.
First down from the I. Gates catches it over the middle and is well past the markers for a first down.
First and 10. Ball at the 44-yard line.
Holmes takes his 16th carry of the game and picks up a couple.
Second and 8. Ball at the 42-yard line.
Holmes picks up a yard on the play, and That will bring up third down. Third down, and this is the 7th play of the drive. Bradford goes in motion. Bolger puts his arm into this one, and it's complete at the 25. Eventually tackled at the 21. That will bring up first down.
Zuriel Smith took on triple coverage and came away with a phenomenal catch.
A beautiful pickup, Peter. Everyone on the offense is happy about that play.
Definitely. Great call by the offensive coordinator.
And it will be a first down. Gates catches it in the flat and is at the 20. Stopped at the 16.
Antonio Gates had nobody on him. The quarterback saw it and got the ball to him.
Peter, yet another grab here in the third, and he's been working hard the whole game.
It's all about consistency, and he's been that today. What a player.
Holmes carries it for the 18th time and gets past the line. Tackled at the 16.
Priest Holmes used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not a lot of room on that play. It will be third down. Springs tips it away on the coverage, incomplete. That will bring up fourth down.
Sean Springs swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
Another batted ball, and they have been attacking the pass every chance they get.
That's right, Dan. You know, why simply defend the pass when you can obliterate it?
Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Longwell kicks it from 33 yards, has it sailed just left of the upright.
Ryan Longwell biffs a relatively easy kick here. Let's see if we can tell what went wrong. Well, I don't know. He makes those all week during practice.
That's his third attempt today, and this time he cannot put it through.
Still, he's put points on the board today, Dan, so he can't kick himself too badly.
The Redskins get their offense on the field and will start this drive at their own 24-yard line. Kennison catches it in the flat, and that will be good for a gain of 8.
Eddie Kennison had just one guy on him and makes the most of it. And he schooled that guy so bad, I can smell the chalk dust.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Second down, 2 tight ends in the game. Winborn tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
DJ Duckett just hasn't gotten into a groove and isn't finding running room anywhere. This has been tough, and he struggled to get 19 yards on 8 carries.
3rd and 3. Ball at the Redskins, 31-yard line.
Intercepted. Tackled at the 31.
Gary Collins is feeling some pressure as he lets this one go, which is why it zings right into the defender's reach. He wishes he had that one back.
Another throw that was picked off, and this game is turning into a nightmare for him.
Well, he better wake up.
The Ravens had their last drive stall out at the end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at the 31-yard line. Holmes gets the call on first down and picks up a couple.
Al Wilson with the tackle.
Second down, just a single receiver on the field.
29.
Holmes picks up about 2, and that brings up third down.
Priest Holmes got some help on that one in the form of blocking, but he still couldn't make a play out of it.
Not a lot of room on that play. It will be third down. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Redskins enjoying the lead, 17-6. Bolger rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's off. Incomplete.
Corey Bradford found a spot in the middle on that last play, but couldn't connect with the ball. No catch.
Peter, in third down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, third is such a crucial down, Dan, and when you don't convert, it really hurts.
Fourth down, 6 yards to go. Longwell with the 44-yard attempt and barely misses this one off to the right.
Ryan Longwell misses the field goal here. Let's watch this again. Yep, it's just a little bit to the side of the upright, but close only counts in horseshoes.
The Redskins were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their 35-yard line. Beasley goes in motion. Duckett dodges this one way out right and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Second and 9. Ball at the Redskins, 36-yard line.
Ellis knocks it down at the line, incomplete.
Greg Ellis swatted that pass away right at the line.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Third and 9. Ball at the Redskins, 36-yard line.
Collins rifles it out left side, and it's caught at the 46. Brought down hard at the 49. It will be first down.
Kerry Collins throws right past the coverage and into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
That's another pass that went pretty much down the middle. He hasn't been working the sides too much.
Well, he's obviously very confident to be throwing into where all the traffic is. He's daring the D to stop him.
First down, all 3 receivers to the right. Lassiter makes a play on this one and forces the incompletion.
Kwame Lassiter swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
That is their 4th batted ball. Tell you, we've seen a number of good defensive plays from this squad.
We sure have. We'll see if they can keep it up, though.
Collins throws a bullet, and the reception's made at the 39. Finally stopped at the 35. First down.
Kerry Collins makes a risky pass here and completes it. That took guts, Dan. Check it out. Oh, perfect pass. And it had to be accurate to get in there between the 2 defenders.
Again, a nice medium pass. He's been concentrating on those connections a lot today.
Yeah, it's a nice range. Gets you some good yards, but it's not so far out that you're not in total control of the situation. Oh, wow. Look at the yardage racked up through the air.
Duckett picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up second down.
Lassiter with the tackle.
Second down, 1 man back.
Ball at the 34-yard line.
Single back.
Collins passes this one after the play action, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down.
Santana Moss faces down 2 defenders and comes away with the football. Oh, nice catch.
The balls are coming his way in the middle, and he's making them pay. You have to like his performance so far.
Well, Dan, I like any receiver who's willing to go over the middle and sacrifice the body to make the catch.
Roy makes the sack just behind the line.
Orpheus Roy got the sack, but he was totally unblocked. You need to at least lay a hand on someone to slow him down a bit.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Sharper hunts him down and then finally tackles him just behind the line.
Darren Sharper targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That will be 2 losses in a row.
Great reads by the D on the last 2 plays, Dan.
Duckett catches the lob over the middle and tries to get free. Dragged down at the 14. Roy with the tackle. That will bring up 4th down.
Orpheus Roy managed to take him down just before he got to the markers.
That's his 3rd tackle of the game. 4th down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Rackers kicks it from 31 yards, and it's good.
Neil Rackers has little trouble pooching this one through. Let's see it again. Yep, he knows that you aren't allowed to miss many of those in this league.
For the first time today, they leave the red zone with only a field goal to show for it.
You know, overall, Dan, the defense has to be happy with how that one played out.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Rackers rockets this one deep. Holmes decides to take it out of the end zone. Brought down at the 18. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Well, the turnover column has the grim news, in my opinion. If you want to win, you have to hold on to the ball. Priest Holmes got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
10, Baltimore.
Bolger zips it to the left sideline, and he hits his man for a pickup of 9. Gates catches it in the flat and is well past the markers for a 1st down.
1st down, Ravens.
Antonio Gates got the first by going outside, then slipped out of bounds. Going to sign a few autographs, I bet.
Nice 2nd down call, and they will move the chain.
On offense, it was always a plus to avoid 3rd down altogether, just like that.
1st and 10. Ball at the Ravens' 33-yard line.
Bolger zigs it to the right side, and the catch is made well past the markers for a 1st down. 1st down and 4 wideouts in the game. Kanoe Samoa makes the hit in the backfield at the 47. Bolger unloads this one to the left, and the catch is made well past the markers for a 1st down.
1st and 10. Ball at the 34-yard line.
Holmes will get the handoff and searches for a hole. Dragged down at the 34. 2nd down, both tight ends left. Bolger throws a bullet, and it's complete at the 21. And he's stopped right there. That will bring up 1st down.
1st and 10. Ball at the 21.
Holmes takes it for his 23rd carry and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Number 50 with the tackle.
Bolger fires this one over the middle, and the reception's made at the 9. Hunted down at the 7. It'll be 1st and goal.
1st and goal. Ball at the 7.
Ferguson tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
Jason Ferguson with the tackle.
Bulger throws a heater right sideline, and they can't connect. Incomplete. Springs tips it away on the coverage, incomplete. That will bring up 4th and goal.
Sean Springs knocked that pass down, and he made sure the only one to touch the football was him.
That's his 3rd batted ball, and he is doing his part, that is for sure.
Nice to see aggressive D like that, Dan.
Bulger throws this one on a rope, and it falls incomplete. They will turn the ball over on down.
Sean Springs gets himself into the perfect position to tip the ball incomplete. That's what I call pass protection, Dan. He gave the receiver no chance to get to the ball. That's textbook coverage. Oh, perfect.
They showed a lot of guts going for it on 4th and goal there.
Yeah, I guess, but that's no substitute for an effective offense. You gotta punch it in situations like that.
The Redskins are in control, but it's far from over. The offense comes out and will start this drive at their own 8-yard line. Winborn penetrates and stops that back at the 6.
DJ Duckett is really struggling to get any traction, so to speak. No room to run anywhere, and he struggled just to get 18 yards on 12 carries.
Second down, 2 wideouts on the field. Duckett picks up a yard on the
timeout call.
All right, Redskins, come on, we need a first down.
3rd down. The clock is stopped at 1:55.
7-yard line.
Down. Single back. Single back. Black 18. Black 18.
Duckett gets the call on 3rd down and heads wide left. Breaks free. Runs out, and that will stop the clock at 1:49. It will be first down. First down, and they line up with 3 tight ends.
Down. Set.
Duckett carries this off his left. Ravens will take a timeout. That's their 2nd.
Watch the counter. Watch the
2nd
counter.
and 5.
Counter.
Ball at the Redskins, 25-yard line.
Down. Throw back. Set.
Gardner goes in motion.
Blue 33.
Duckett carries it yet again and heads out right. Breaks free. The Ravens take a timeout. That's their final one.
Down. Set.
Loss of 1 on the play.
Yeah, I'll
2nd and 11.
Bring in the hurt.
Ball at the Redskins, 30-yard line.
Richter. I got 88. Set. Hey, I got 5. Gray 34. Gray 34. Hut, hut, hut! Hut, hut! Hut, hut!
Loss of 2 yards on the play.
We need that first, Gary. Come on.
Time to make a stand.
3rd and 12. Ball at the Redskins, 28-yard line.
Down! Set! Gray, 25! Gray, 25!
Loss of 1 on the play.
And that will do it
That's
for
the end of
tonight's
regulation.
game. The Redskins come out on top 20-6. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Good job, baby. Good job. I'm gonna see you, though. That's all right now.
Okay, Dan, thank you very much. And let's welcome all of you back to the studio. I'm Chris Berman here to bring you our ESPN Video Games post-game wrap-up. The Redskins stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Kerry Collins connected with his man on this one. A 13-yard touchdown for the Redskins. The Redskins move ahead by 11. The Ravens on offense at the 43-yard line. Mark Bolger would find his target on this one. The Skins, after a missed field goal, Skins winning by 11. The Swami's cousin, Kwame Lassiter, was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. The Skins again have it. Kerry Collins connected with his man on this one. That set up a 32-yard field goal. Skins winning 20-6. Mark Bolger would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Skins come away with a win, 20-6. Now let's check in with our player of the game. A guy who made one big-time catch after another to help seal the win for his team. Rod Gardner is standing by with Susie Colbert. Suze?
Thanks, Chris. You were fantastic, and you were instrumental in helping your team snag the win. What made the difference for you guys to come out triumphant today?
Man, our defense played great. They were getting after the ball, hustling, making hits all game long. Man, it got me fired up watching them play. It was a nice effort all around, though.
Back to you, Chris.
Well, that just about does it. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next time here on ESPN, celebrating 25 years as the worldwide leader in sports. I'm Chris Berman. So long.